final main topic today. And that main topic is this. It is National Pokemon Day, and I would be an idiot and going against every fiber of my being if we didn't talk about something Pokemon on this particular day. So I want to talk about and pose two questions to us. And the first question is favorite Pokemon and why? And the second question is moving forward into this next year, what would you want to see announced the most? Like a live action, an animated, anything you want a game, I don't care, as long as it's Pokemon themed. And I will start us off. We'll go back and forth between all four of these. So I will kick us off with favorite Pokemon. And this is always a shocker and a surprise to everybody. I won't be to Noah or anyone that really knows me. But my favorite Pokemon is Onix. I love Onix because I love Brock. I always thought Brock was the coolest. And he was one of my favorite characters from the animated series. And of course, Brock had an Onix who was like his best friend, and he could ride him, and he's huge, and he's powerful. And I always loved that. I even named my cat Onix because of it. So, but yeah, now I'll throw it over to you quickly. Noah, favorite Pokemon?
I mean, Charizard was always my favorite Pokemon as a child. Like I was always, well, any of the 3 evolutions of him. I'm probably gonna say Charizard, but I also really like these 2. Rayquaza is awesome. Has always been a favorite, and Groudon. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick one, you know. Like.
Yeah, for sure.
And I
want to pick them all.
Go, yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of it. On Pokemon Go, I have a shiny. Shiny Raikou, and that's pretty cool. I like him a lot. I like a lot of the legendaries. The legendary dogs, like Entei was always a favorite of mine. Which one is that in? Pokemon Forever, is that the one?
Yeah, for me, the only legendary stuff really was like Dragonite was kind of legendary at the time, and then like Lugia, and really like Zapdos, cool. And Articuno and Moltres.
The birds, I always like the birds too.
Yeah, I mean, it was all great, but yeah. And then, you know,
We'll stay with Charizard. I'll say Charizard.
Okay, and then moving forward, you know what I would like to see is I would like to see the announcement of a live action, honestly, almost shot-for-shot remake of that original 96 or 98 Pokemon, the first movie. Honestly, they redid it a few years ago, and basically shot-for-shot remake with the new voice cast, and, you know, completely updated graphics, CG that looks absolutely beautiful. And, you know, we had that Detective Pikachu movie that I felt fell flat because it, you know, lacked it. It really... It needed Ash, and it needed Ash's Pikachu, and it needed the characters and the things that we know. It needed gyms. It needed the story. The story, again, you know, we talk about it all the time after seeing that movie. You know, the true story of Pokemon is the relationship between Ash and his Pikachu. I mean, that's the real story of Pokemon, other than the fact that you want to catch them all. And, you know, again, that movie starts with a dude that doesn't even want a Pokemon, bro. He lives in a world where Pokemon exist, and he's the one fucking shitty asshole that doesn't want one. Right. And this is the dude we're making the movie about. Let's focus on this guy. There's 8 billion people in the world, all have a Pokemon but him. This guy is the star of the movie. So hopefully we could get some sort of announcement. I mean, the thing is, we only had that one movie, and it didn't like completely fall flat box office. I don't think it made any money. It might have like barely broke even, maybe lost a little, made a little, somewhere like that. But I don't know. I think we can still do. It's the biggest IP in the world, man. We should be able to do a better fucking live action Pokemon movie. Just give me Ash Ketchum, man.
Man, right?
Give me Ash Ketchum, and don't give me Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
I need Brock too. I need Brock.
I mean, I cried so much from a character whose literal only word that he could speak in existence was Pika.
Pika.
And variations of it.
It's like Groot. It's just like
Pika
Groot.
P, right? I mean, again, I go back to that shot of Ash and Stone, and Pikachu's like Pikachu, trying to shock him back to life, and Pikachu. Right? I mean, dude, I don't need Ryan Reynolds to play that voice. Like, I just give me Pikachu, give me Ash Ketchum, give me the original characters.
It's crazy because Pikachu's like the one Pokemon that's like
unique.
Right.
Like that Pikachu specifically, though, bro, Noah. Yeah. He doesn't want to be in a ball. He doesn't want to, like all the shit normal Pokemon are like pets, basically. Pikachu's like, nah, bro, I'm a dude, man. I ain't trying to fucking be treated like a pet.
Right.
Like, I want to be loved like a brother. And that happens.
I think the fact that he does just say Pika is like one of the things that it's just like you can't just put just have Ryan Reynolds play Ash then. You know?
Right, I guess.
Like, if you but anyways, like, I mean, that's like
do it.
It's just hard to do something like that where like one of the main characters, I mean, they did it well with the anime, obviously, but like it's just like it would be really hard to like fully capture like when one of the characters doesn't really speak or really only says like one word, you know?
But bro, that's so not true. I mean, listen, I grew up on a film franchise series that had over 5 or 6, and I owned them all on VHS and watched them repeatedly. Right. And that series is called Air Bud.
Oh man!
You ever heard of Air Bud? Yeah. My boy Air Bud didn't speak a word in 6 films, and I owned them all and watched them all. And all he had to do was be a hooping ass dog for me to be like, this dude go hard.
Right.
Like, I didn't need all of that other shit. Like,
but that was a real dog, you know? Like,
Pikachu's real too, man.
You could just paint a dog and
make it real. Just paint a rat yellow. I mean, that's basically what he is.
Big rat.
But yeah, I mean, but guys, I'll ask you guys the same question. Actually, I haven't had a chance to ask you, Noah. What would you want to see the most from, something live action or animated series or a game? What do you want the most from Pokemon moving forward?
I would like to see a live action movie where excuse me, I'm forgetting his name right now. Oh my goodness. Where he plays Smeagol. He plays Smeagol?
Serkis. Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis. Where Andy Serkis and with his CGI plays Mewtwo.
Oh God, and that'd be great.
I don't care whatever else. Like, I would like I don't want like a terrible like Detective Pikachu. I would prefer an Ash.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that like Mewtwo movie. That movie is Mewtwo's movie, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
The whole point is
just do that, but live action. I mean,
I never grew so much in my entire existence.
Just make Andy Serkis to Mewtwo.
Like, one of my biggest role models in life, like that taught me the most in my existence, is Mewtwo.
Yeah, for
sure. Does that make me a crazy person for saying that? Because it sounds like it, but man, like, just the way that movie opens with his eyes closed and you see black and you just hear his thoughts, what am I?
Well,
why am I here?
It's just like, for a child's movie, it's just such an existential villain, because like they created him and he's like that's
just us. That's all of us. None of us understand our purpose. And then there's the ending where he flies up and he's like, I see now that the circumstances of one's life matter not. It's what you do with the gift called life that really fucking matters.
For sure.
And
that's like childhood me is just like doof.
Right? I mean, I just remember thinking like, damn, like, this dude gets it, man. Like, but at the same time, all the way through this film, and this is why he's one of the greatest villains ever, because he's based off one of the greatest villains ever. He's Darth Vader, bro. He's Darth Vader, literally. He's got the Force. Like, he's woman, killing motherfuckers and shit, all through the movie. But he has his redemption arc, just like Anakin does, right?
Like, he came from a piece. I mean, like, Mew was like a pure creation. It was like the chosen thing,
right?
You know
for sure.
It took a bit of that and
for sure,
turn it into something
for sure.
Science created,
and it is, like I said, like, everything about it is really great. Like, and that movie could, I think it'd do well. Like, doing it again, but like live action, you know. But guys, what are you guys' thoughts? What do you want to see the most from Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? Definitely let me know your favorite Pokemon down in the comment section below.